beer tubers, and welcome to yet another Versus Beers. It's been a while, but we're doing a battle. We're doing America versus Brazil with some Riwaka hopped IPAs, hazy IPAs. The same date, almost the same names. Such a coincidence.
Almost can the same date also. It's
so random.
One big coincidence. I just randomly had this with me because I picked it up, not necessarily because we had to drink it.
Yeah.
And then it just hit me that
I have one that happened around too. So Beerdome sent a lot of beer not too long ago, and they threw in an extra, which is this one from Croma Brewing Company, Croma Beer Company, that are based in Brazil. Let's see the name of the city here, if we can find it here.
Isn't it Rio de Janeiro?
Let's see, Vila Madalena. I don't know. Oh well. They're based in Brazil.
Okay.
They are apparently also fans of the channel, which is awesome. So shout out to Croma. And a lot of people are really talking about their barrel aged beer, saying it's some of the best right now from the country. And people who drink hype says it's like on the level of crazy hyped American stuff. So we got some of that to try, which is awesome. But we also got this one, which is Croma's Riwaka Brother, a 7% hazy juicy IPA. This was canned on the 12th of December. So super, super fresh.
Yeah, 5 weeks.
Yes. And it's made with Riwaka and Nelson Sauvin hops. But then, funny enough, as Brett said, there was a Danish release at a few select bars of some Alvarado street beer in a fresh import. And one of those beers was Riwaka Baby, which is a single hop Riwaka beer on 7%. That's also hazy, but from Alvarado Street in California.
Canned 4 weeks ago.
It's just like, this had to happen. So we're doing a battle.
Yeah.
I think maybe should we start with the Croma first because it's the oldest?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that. So the Croma pours a very similar color to. It might be a shade lighter. Yeah. Where the Alvarado has a bit more orange.
Bright, both of them.
Yeah, super pin bright. Look at that head too. Very creamy. Fluffy
really nice
head.
Yeah.
Looks really nice. So the last beer I had from Brazil, New England IPA, was really good too.
Yeah.
Let's check this one out. Check out the aroma. It's actually not as dank as I expected, but it has that kind of...
It's more like fresh,
fresh. It had fresh grapes and fresh juicy kiwi and stuff.
Fresh lemon and not
diesely a little bit.
Yeah, but also a bit of just like pink grapefruit. I think.
And do you know what? I think Riwaka really can give that off, but it's really zesty and bright. Yeah. It smells really good.
Almost like if you peel a lemon, that aroma.
Yeah. Do you know what? It reminds me a lot of when Nikolai Basement, why not, when he does his IPAs. Okay. It has a similar bright profile.
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't remind me of the one I had last week.
Okay.
But that was a double IPA. But also completely different hops. But
it smells pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's try it. Cheers. Yes. And thanks to Beerdome for this one. Definitely, a Nelson beer. Gasoline-y, dank.
Yeah, it's a bit more dank flavor-wise.
Yeah. Not as explosive as I could hope.
But it's super drinkable.
Yeah. It's kind of, dare I say, in that verdant style, really. Like soft, really drinkable, but also good, impactful flavor.
Yeah, I see a bit of that.
A tad higher sweetness maybe than I prefer, but not a lot. It just has a little bit of a slight sugary vibe, I think.
Yeah, maybe it's more like a sugar complexity thing rather than actual sweetness.
I'm not sure because for me it almost reminds me of like sweet cereal.
Okay, yeah, but that's why it's maybe a slightly different it could also be composition of malts than what you prefer.
That could be. Because I'm getting a little bit of like a sweet, what's it called? The honey loops, what are they called? Cheerios.
Cheerios.
Almost like a bit of a honey Cheerio.
Yeah. I see that.
But otherwise, it's like really nice, kind of gasoline-y, white grape forward Nelson flavor. And Riwaka also goes towards those flavors, but it has even more passion fruit.
Yeah, like passion fruity and lemon pithy.
Yeah, and I think there's definitely some of that too.
Yeah, because I think it actually dries out pretty nicely. To me, it's not too sweet, and I'm pretty.
No, it's also not too sweet. I just noticed it.
Yeah,
but
I see what you mean. The sweetness of it is a bit slightly sugary. The sweetness that is there. It's not. It's not the most complex kind of sugars. It seems.
I'd be totally happy if I brewed this. This is a very nice hazy IPA. Really good.
It's super tasty.
Almost lightly oniony too. But let's try and jump over to Riwaka Baby from Alvarado Street. 7% as well, as we said. Smidge more orange.
Yeah.
But otherwise, very, very similar color.
Yeah.
Also a white head and also a very nice looking white head.
Yep.
Check out the aroma on this one.
So,
Damn. So this one is a bit more tart and sharp.
Yeah.
It almost has like a bit of the sharpness you associate with a West Coast beer.
Yeah, this is more limey to me.
Yeah, limey and a bit more cushy.
Yeah, and
this
also
one has this
gooseberry.
Yes, this one has more of a juicy kind of estery profile too. This is more hop centric.
I think so.
Which is, I must say, what I prefer nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah, gooseberry, lime.
Yeah, it also has a bit of that kiwi.
Yeah.
And then, like, it's definitely diesely dank, but I'm also getting loads of, like, underripe, tart, snappy passion fruit. Almost like, if you do it like a... Like, almost like, if you know, key lime pie, but if it was with the lime and passion fruit or something.
Yeah, but you can smell instantly. This has more esters and it's a bit sweeter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this definitely has more of like just a classic sweet, juicy fruit profile. Whereas this is just more bright and dank.
Yeah, it's more hop centric and yeah.
It smells really good.
Yeah.
Let's try. Cheers.
Cheers.
Higher bitterness too. Much more my style. It's drier too. There is a little bit of sweetness, but it's not. It's just, I think this feels a bit more drier, a bit more snappy. Really similar flavor profile. Really, really, really similar.
This has more savory.
Yeah.
Too.
And this that might be due to hot side hops, but I think it also has a little bit more of just like that kind of West Coast dry, pithy kind of flair, like almost like slightly resiny and whatnot too, and grapefruity.
Yeah, exactly. It just has more like just hop character and hop complexity.
Just more hop
This
flavor.
one has more yeast and also a touch more like malt.
Yeah.
Presence and sweetness.
Yeah. Because this doesn't have that cereal honey Cheerio kind of thing. It's more just really fresh, bright hop character. Riwaka just produced some really cool flavor. I think actually one of the best Riwaka hop beers I might have had was the 100% Riwaka hop, the West Coast IPA from Slice. That was so bright and awesome and cushy and whatnot.
But it's a really cool hop. I just really enjoy like drinking these New Zealand hopped IPAs because they just rarely go super sweet and
they have like some grapefruit, pithy, citrus flavors and whatnot, while still retaining their unique tropical profiles and like often gasoline profile, and then you know that kind of just like that southern hemisphere's flair. I actually prefer the Alvarado Street. It's not like huge margins or anything. Like I'm not floored by either, but both are really nice crushable hazy IPAs.
Yeah, pretty crushable for 7%, I would say. But yeah, this is it's a bit more generic and also just it's a bit more of that classic slightly sweet, juicy New England thing. Whereas this, I want to drink more of this, and I also feel maybe it's a little bit more complex.
I think it's also something to do with that, like this flavor profile of sweet overripe juice is something both you and I are saturated.
Yeah.
And I was a big roll now over Christmas with a lot of juice, and I can also feel that I'm starting to be a little bit juiced out now. Like it's not like I want more hazy IPA today.
No.
After these two.
Yeah.
If we had some West Coast IPAs, that would have been amazing. But
I actually think this.
But
is really
this is that's really nice. So I'm gonna give it to this one a little bit as well, just because I'm more into more hop centric beers than yeast centric beers nowadays.
And it also just IPA. Has a touch more bitterness.
Yeah. But actually, the fun thing is like
hop saturation. It feels
this reminds me a lot of just like a West Coast IPA done hazy, like a lot of these West Coast brewers do. Like they still have some bitterness and they have some more herby, cushy hop flavor. It's not just all sweet juice because the emphasis is not on producing crazy esters only. I think not all hazy brewers do that, but the big emphasis is still like on hopping technique, which is what they use so much time on the West Coast. But yeah, it's very nice. 92, 91.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
They're definitely above 90, I think.
Yeah.
But it's not like I'm like, wow, I want to drink a ton of these. Like, it's like, wow, that's really nice haze. I would love to drink a pint. And then, I'd love to return to both beers. But
yeah, I'd definitely want to drink a pint of this. I maybe get a bit tired of this one through a whole pint, but
this one also has a little bit of pineapple lime creamsicle kind of thing, because there's almost like a sweet vanilla thing just because it has more pronounced
I
sweetness.
also think this one has a bit more mouthfeel, a little more body actually. I feel like it's a bit more rich.
Yeah, I agree.
In texture. Yeah, 92, straight 90.
Yeah, very nice beers.
Yeah.
So, if you guys had a chance to try Croma's Riwaka Brother or Alvarado Street's Riwaka Baby, let us know what you thought of either of those. Thanks a ton to Beerdome for this one, and Brett for the other one. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe to the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And yeah, this time American one or the West Coast one. But you know, still the Croma beer is really, really good. Like if you love Southern Hemisphere hazy beers and aren't as saturated by hazy beers as we are at the moment, this will be something for sure. Like it's a fun thing. I'm saturated with hazy beers when they're like this, but then when they're like really world class classy, I still want to drink them. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're drinking loads of Pilsner at the moment. Czech Pilsner, fresh Czech Pilsner, which is great because of Joseph. So thanks for that. But yeah. If you guys had either of these, let us know. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up, enjoy it, ring the bell for future notifications about videos. We're outside. Cheers. And see you guys in another beer review.